Cambridgeshire 7-1 from 9-1 on the course transatlantic, joining Alpheus and Halland, who's been backed in from 10-1. On 9-1, Smirk easing out on the course. 10-1, Katie Noeti, who's been nibbled at. 11-1, Albuherra. 14-1, Putra Pecan, as is Custer, who's been backed in from 25-1. Steady at 20s, Karofsky with Faithful Warrior. 25s, Vintage Premium. 28s, Soft Breeze. On 33-1, Big Future, Pantar, Blue Sugar and Nadur Al-Bar. Also Celebration Town, I Cried For You, Thine and Hail the Chief. 40-1, Top Weight Duck Row with Persiano, Bougainville and Chems Truce. 50s, Reef Diver, Bomb Alaska, Elmhurst Boy, Port Moresby, True Night and Salty Jack. 66-1, we've got Optimate and Digital. Also Champion Lodge and Seamark. Prince of My Heart brings up the rear at 100-1.
So off we go. 1 or 2 were a little bit sluggish into that. Thin and Champion Lodge were a bit sluggish. So what's going to go on towards the far side? One of the first to go on is True Night, who's right up with them in the early stages. And here comes Alpheus. And Alpheus is going to take them along on the far side. From True Night in second. Running third is Persiano. Coming to join that front rank early on was Albuherra. Now stand side, we have got Prince of My Heart, the big 100-1 shot. He's this leading stand side. Far side, Alpheus leads. From in second place, Albuherra. Then comes Big Future and Port Moresby down the centre of the track. Prince of My Heart is here as well. Running second to this one is Port Moresby. They're all now grouping together. The leader overall, though, is Alpheus on the far side in the green and blue colours. Behind this one comes Albuherra. That's him in second. Under pressure on the far side is True Night. Going well is the 100-1 shot in the blue and white colours, Prince of My Heart. Port Moresby tracks this. I can see Smirk making ground. You can see him this side in about 7th or 8th place. And also last year's winner, Katie Noeti, goes well on the heels of the leaders. Also right there is Big Future back up front. And still the leader is Alpheus, but they're queuing up to get after him. Karofsky makes ground on the far side. Here comes Smirk and Kieran Fallon. And it's Smirk who comes to challenge Alpheus. 2 of the leaders. I Cried For You is cantering on the heels in the black and white colours. He is absolutely cruising, but it's Smirk who hits the front. And also up on the far side, here comes on the far side Thin, and Thin on the far side, and Smirk. I Cried For You, he hasn't moved. Mickey Fenton says go. Here comes I Cried For You. Halland's flying from the back. Here comes Halland, but I Cried For You looks as if he's got it. Halland is coming late. Can he catch I Cried For You? I Cried For You wins the Cambridgeshire. Halland is second. Jackrow comes in to get third. Smirk is fourth. Behind this comes Thin, then Pantar, and behind this one is Nadur Al-Bar, and a lot of tight horses. And it looked as if Prince of My Heart, who led them for so long, was tailed out last of all. I Cried For You has done it at 33-1, ridden by Mickey Fenton. And what a result this. I Cried For You, number 19, trained by James Gibbon in only his 2nd season as a trainer. He trains in Lincolnshire at Louth, a young man who started life and worked his way up as a vet, then decided he wanted to become a trainer.
Tails then of the Tote returns as well. I Cried For You, Tote win was £28.90. His place was £4.60. Halland's place dividend £2.70, with Duck Row returning £13.20. Smirk returned you £3.30. And the exacta was £365.30. That's I Cried For You to beat Halland in that order, all 35 ran.